You know, you guys like to bring you good series that are out there, and I brought you another one, and it starts on next Monday, a week from today, called Ladies of the Lake. I'm James Lott Junior, and stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I hear that all the time. And now, let the buzz begin. Boy, you guys. Hi, welcome to Spotlight On here at AFTERBUZZ TV, and I am your host, James Lott Junior. I'm so glad you guys are here. We have a great show. I feel like it's my birthday present to have all these folks that came out of their busy schedules to be here today to talk about this great series.
Happy birthday!
I'm trying to fan out. I'm trying not to. The series is called Ladies of the Lake, and it's a great series. And this is a book that it came from Ken Corday from Days Are Alive. You've heard that name. And we're going to celebrate its release, and we're going to talk about it, get to know the characters, talk about the producers who are behind this. I'm so excited. So let's get started. Next to me, I don't have to cast it here already, so we're going to talk about these people. Next to me, you know her. You know her from Dish and Days. She's been on our show several times because she was great friends with Tony Moore, of course.
Yes,
Our buddy. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony. And so she plays Belle, of course, off and on.
Not right now.
Not right now, but off and on. Always like off and on Days of Our Lives. My girl, Miss Martha Madison. Yes. The gentleman next to her, you know him he's been on our show before 2 years ago. And of course, you know him from Bold and the Beautiful and from Days of Our Lives. So you guys think he's the only Brady that's ever out there, but you know how it goes. My friend, Kyle Louder.
What's up, man?
Hi. And he's also one of the producers of the show. So we're going to talk about that also. The guy sitting next to him, I loved Winterthorn.
Who the hell is that guy?
Which starred Martha over here. And Divinity. I mean, it's just great programming he puts out. It's very imaginative and different. And it's one of the reasons why I brought him on this show, because I want to talk to him more about that. Michael Caruso.
Yay!
Hello!
And we have some of the other ladies of the lake, and they're on the couch. Yes, they are.
Oh,
yes.
boy.
As usual.
We like to keep it cozy.
There's no separations that have to be over there, because we don't have a 7-person thing up here. My first lady we're going to talk to, she's so nice. She's been on Dish and Days also. She's been on the show. And came to our meet and greet. Yes, with Tony. And of course, you know her from As the World Turns, Port Charles, and you also were on Days. Days recently. Miss Marie Wilson.
Yes.
Now the lady next to her is my first time meeting her, and she's just a firecracker. She is just, my Latina princess. I'm like, yes, of course. And she's done a lot of stuff. But I know a lot of you guys were telling me you're just so excited because she was, Lily on General Hospital. And so Miss Lily Belgar.
Yes. Yay!
And now I actually met this next woman last year during the Winterthorn party, the actual party. I did meet you. And so she's great. You know her from Life to Live. I remember her on Life to Live. And so she's done a lot of things too. Miss Jessica Morris.
Yay!
Yes. So hi, you guys.
Hi.
This is great. I love it.
That was really
It only
nice.
took like half the show
Everyone's
to
so
introduce
chipper.
everybody.
Yes. I'm like, okay, now we're done. Look at everybody.
Mouse material call is complete.
That's great.
Now,
All right, James, time to wrap.
What? Yeah, no, really. Okay, so I actually want to give some shout-outs because there are more people on this show that I know personally. Patricia Darbo.
Yes.
Lois Patrica. Ari Zucker.
Yay!
Julian Claire.
Yay!
I like I know all these people. It's so crazy. Wally Kurth.
What?
Who
Love
was
Wally.
on my show yesterday for GH Reports.
He's so amazing.
We say goodbye to Jane Elliott, who left all the years on Jane
I
Elliott.
love her.
Yes.
Played her
Son.
husband and her boyfriend.
And her boyfriend. On Days, they were lovers.
What?
Until Hospital, mother and son.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
And it worked. It totally worked.
It did work.
The
It's
genre
He's
is so
the coolest
incestuous.
I know, right?
It totally worked. And
Wally.
she played Angelica, and he was, But Wally's working on 2 soaps right now. He's working on
I know.
Gordon Thompson.
Yeah. That's my boy.
And talk about a sweet man, Ian Buchanan.
Sweetest guy
I
I've ever
love
watched.
that
Seriously.
man.
Seriously.
Ask Lily about Ian.
Who doesn't?
I love
Yeah,
that
he's
man.
and the guy that I kind of got a man crush on when he came to our show on Dish and Days, John Paul Lavoisier.
Oh yeah. I have a mad crush.
He goes,
myself on Lavoisier.
I've been with a person that's like, oh my god, there's something sexy about you. Like, it's really crazy. I don't know what's going on. Everything was changing for me. It was crazy.
God, you can feel the heat radiate.
Somebody needs to get Martha a
Martha
paper
about
towel right now.
They're like, oh, rest in peace, Why to Live. They're singing towards you, Jessica. They like Why to Live. So people like that. And people loved Winterthorn. They said,
Oh, thank you so much.
that was gorgeously filmed.
Thank you. We had a wonderful
Oh,
DP,
man.
Rod Portier, who's French, and the French make everything look prettier in
Yes,
life.
they do.
Yeah.
He did a great job. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show the trailer.
Oh, you have it. Oh, cool.
Okay, so we'll show the trailer, and then we're going to start talking. And we're going to do a toast too in a second.
Okay.
So we'll have Josh set the trailer. I did. Actually, during the on the show rundown, I put it in there.
We're live.
Okay. Okay. So let's do a toast.
Get it
Okay.
together.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just flip the two.
The show is coming out on Amazon May 15th, a week from today, and you
Yes.
guys need to
Yes.
all go and watch it. I mean,
Yes.
all the episodes. So cheers.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers, ladies.
Yeah,
to
all four of
Ken.
them drop at the same time so they can binge watch.
And to Ken
Yeah,
Corday
and to
for
Ken
making
for
this all.
writing the book and letting us be in it.
Yes,
Yes.
for making this all possible for us.
And-
Thank you, Ken.
And Ken Corday especially, yes. And this is gonna be really exciting. Everybody, people are saying Kyle looking fine.
Surprise, surprise.
Kyle,
Take off your shirt.
They're like, they asked me to
Thank
cool
you.
off. They asked me to cool off. I know. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited, you guys. Thank you.
Very sweet.
Yes. I'm like, there you go, kids. Okay,
Take off
so
your jacket.
It is kind of hot in here.
Take off
actually.
your jacket for that.
I
if
was
you
gonna
would.
do that, but now it's like inappropriate because I don't
We
know.
need,
I'm totally
we
wearing
need
it.
ratings.
I feel like you should. It's a little hot in here.
I'll take it.
okay. So now we have the trailer, you guys. So let's
All
take.
right.
You guys have to turn around a little bit. I guess
All right, here we
you
go.
see it,
Can we
but
see it?
you see
Okay.
it.
To the ladies of the lake, here is to getting away with murder and living happily ever after.
Our evil cackles.
Ladies, we're not making a plan. We're causing an accident.
I will not be made a fool of, and I will not let 4 murders go unsolved on my watch.
None of us are innocent.
The world has seriously underestimated you gals.
If you can't beat them, become them.
Yes. Yes.
Great job, girls.
Yes.
And
Yes.
boy.
Someone actually is asking, do you need Amazon Prime to watch? You don't. You just have to, as long as you have Amazon.
So here's the thing. So
Tell us.
if you have plain Amazon, you can rent the episodes or you can buy the episodes. The great thing about Amazon is you can sign up for a free 30-day trial and then just cancel it after you watch Ladies of the Lake. So if you don't want to commit and then
We're gonna do like a video that we're gonna post on the ladies' Twitter handle and Facebook page, I believe. That's gonna show how people can sign up quickly and efficiently. And like I myself didn't have it, and I did it, and it's so easy to do.
Kyle will be shirtless during this tutorial video. He's arguing with me, but I'm going to win this battle. So shirtless Kyle's going to teach you how to
so
sign
ridiculous.
up for Amazon.
On so many levels. No, so we'll like talk people through it. It's
Perfect.
pretty easy.
Right. And the Twitter handle is LOTL1 series, correct?
Series 1.
Series 1.
Yeah. You could not have made that more complicated.
I know.
That was the only one that was left.
Oh, okay.
Does somebody really have,
Why Series
does somebody
1?
really have
First season.
LOTL? Does somebody have that?
I don't
Ladies
know.
of the Lake is all over Twitter. Like if you type in Ladies of the Lake, it's like people that go swimming together and all this crap. So I'm like, sorry guys for the complicated Twitter.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Girls like to swim together and they all call themselves the Ladies of the
Kind of
Lake.
swim to get no.
No, you don't.
Well, you and I jumped in a pool together.
Oh, we did.
Go on, girl. Okay, go on, girl. Now, the people in the chat room, I want to say hi to them, and many of them are saying they miss Soapbox.
Yeah.
It's somebody-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
miss
right.
you guys too.
They're saying that a lot. So they say they miss Soapbox. I'm seeing a lot of that in there.
Well,
Prawn-
scoot over, James.
I know. Go on, Lily. I'll talk to you ladies.
We'll take over this real quick.
I'll do it from the couch. That's fine.
Jacket's coming on.
People are. Oh, Jack's came
course.
on. It came
Here we
off.
go.
It came off.
Yeah, baby.
Nice arms. Just saying.
You know, white doesn't look good on camera. I think you should take the white off. Yeah, maybe you should take that off too.
Do you know what it's like when your best friend looks like Rambo? And he's like perfect.
Change the topic.
So, okay, people are saying that the joke's gonna be released. The
Blushing.
show is gonna be really juicy. They're excited. Someone says Prime is $11.99 a month. But if you don't have $11.99 a month, I don't.
Come on.
Well, I do
Skip.
Amazon Prime.
I do.
You can do it
for a year.
$79 a year.
Me too,
or
so
You can do
do
it
I.
for
like that.
annual.
Yeah, but
you,
skip 3 Starbucks and pay $11.99.
That's what I'm saying. Right, exactly.
But literally, like, you don't have to pay for it. Like,
You don't
can
pay
sign
for
up.
shipping. You can like do. I mean, it pays for itself.
Yeah.
Especially if you
Free
shop
trial.
like I
Free
do.
trial.
I shop like crazy.
Yeah.
I like everything delivered
We
to
will
my
help
door.
you guys
So do I,
out with
so
this.
do I.
Everybody watching at home, we'll help you.
Yeah,
We'll make
okay.
it easy for
Stand
you
by.
guys.
We'll make it
They
very
don't even
easy.
care. They're like, Kyle's hot. That's all they're saying right now. That's all they're saying right now. And they're saying, Soapbox, please come back. And they're saying, Want to Live. They love it. And someone mentioned about Port Charles.
Port Charles.
Yes.
Wow.
Port Charles.
Take
So,
it
like,
way back.
That's the
I
best
love
of
that
it.
show.
Port Charles was a great
Port
show.
Charles was good. I
love
liked
that
it.
show.
I liked it when they went all vampire-y
Yes.
with it.
Oh yeah.
That was
Well, I
was
like
super
it
cool.
when they went whole telenovela-y too. They kind of did the whole 3-month stories. You know how we don't have that.
Oh,
whole 3 months?
yeah.
You guys did that for a while.
that.
I remember the books. I mean, I know all the soap stuff. So, so let's actually start with you two producers
Yes.
and how you got involved with Ladies of the Lake.
It was about 2 years ago. It was the summer of 2015, and I was working on another project with Ken. And I'm trying to make a very long story short. I showed up at his house one day, and he hands me this book. And I see the cover and Ken Corday, and I was like, "What? You write a book?" And he's like, "Yeah, I wrote a novel and published and the whole thing." And I said this outside before. I'll never forget this. I opened up the inside cover, and he had signed it to me, and it said, "Dear Kyle, don't take this book too seriously." So anyway, I went home and read it because I wanted to give him feedback and talk about it. And honestly, I couldn't put it down. I finished it in one night, just like an all-nighter,
Very
just
cool.
binge drinking orange juice.
Yes, orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of wine involved.
No, and I got back to him immediately the next day, and reverse that. I was reading it, just seeing it on screen. Like it wasn't just words on a page and a cool story to read. I could just see it. I could see these characters and the story and what it would look like, and I thought it would make a perfect television show. So I called him up and I said, "Have you considered developing this, for screen or whatnot?" And he said, "Well, let's talk about it." When I eventually kind of got the green light from him to say, because as Michael said before, like Ken was like, "Look, Days of Our Lives takes up 100% of my time. Yeah. If you want to do this, you have my blessing. Whatever you need to do, just talk to me, keep me informed, whatever." So I called this guy right here. Based on, obviously, we've been friends for years, Michael and I.
Since college. We're ancient.
We're going.
No, is it really since college?
Yeah,
Since
seriously.
college.
They went to college together.
20
Shut
years.
up.
Kyle left college. I'm not going to say dropped out.
He took a leave of absence.
Okay, there we go.
He took a
Beauty
leave of
school
stardom.
dropout.
He left and he booked Days of Our Lives, and I'll never forget. We were all in college, and like Kyle Outer just booked Days of Our
Oh my
Lives,
God, this is so
and everyone was
cool.
like, "Oh my God, it's our first famous person that we ever knew." And we'd lost touch for a bazillion years, and then a friend of ours reconnected with him at the Daytime Emmys right when I did my first series, Divanity, and said, "Would you do Divanity?" And he said, "Of course." And then Kyle called me, and after almost 15 years,
I love this
we got reconnected, and we've hung out with each other ever since.
But the thing is that when I was thinking about, okay, how does this want to come together, and with Michael's and Barbie, his gorgeous wife.
I love Barbie.
We love Barbie.
She's hiding in the corner.
With their success of Emmy-nominated success of Winterthorn and Divanity, I know that their brand is a very hyper-stylized, gorgeous-looking brand. Michael, also brilliant writer who actually writes for women really well.
Yes.
Amen.
So I was kind of like,
guys.
Yes, you do.
In addition to, just wanting to work with him and Barbie, and spend all that time together and reconnect and what have you, I was like, he's also the best person for the job as well, in my opinion. So we got together and talked about the vision of it and what we wanted to do.
We got wasted.
We
were freaking drunk as hell,
People are going to
guys.
think we are such luscious.
I know.
Alcoholics.
I know.
No comment.
That's the best way to come
Ask
up with
Martha
ideas.
about our first meeting.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think so. Hello.
But then we so the two of us put together kind of like a pitch package, if you will, and got together with Ken and said, "This is our vision, what we want to do." And he said, "That sounds great. Go ahead."
Well, I want to ask you, because you are a former employee of Corday and NBC. I think it's interesting you guys stayed friends, you and Ken.
Oh God,
and
yeah.
You're still in top
Ken
contact.
and I'm very grateful to call him a friend. You know, he and I bonded over some things like, you know, golf and music and things like that.
You're a golfer.
In the years ago, like when I first started Days, he'd invite me out every once in a while to play golf at his club, and I think that between golf and music, I don't think there are two better bonding things for guys. You know. And that just really, you know, started just. We have a look. I respect him as my boss first and foremost, as a professional. But yeah, I'm very grateful to call him a friend.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's very cool. Yeah. I mean, you don't hear about that very often, so it's very cool. And if you're doing a project,
he's an awesome guy.
He's just he's
awesome.
Just not to make this a Ken love fest. It's the truth, but it's like he's just. There's not like a more loyal, kind, you know, enthusiastic about the work person that you'll meet.
And I do want to touch on that just for a minute, like not to get overly serious or whatever, but I, you know, on the message boards or whatever, there has been some concern about the focus on Ladies of the Lake. And just for the record, when we approached Ken with this, Ken's priority has always been Days of Our Lives. He is as passionate about the show now as he ever was. Yeah. And he said, guys, this sounds great. This sounds awesome. Let's do this. But I need to focus on Days of Our Lives. You guys focus on Ladies of the Lake. So for anybody out there that's kind of on the fence, curious about it, like Ken let Kyle and I do anything and everything we wanted to do, and it didn't take anything away from Days of Our Lives. No resources, no money, nothing. So if you hate Ladies of the Lake, it's our fault. blame us, because, you know, Ken is so
mostly Michael.
Yeah, mostly. It's always my fault. But Ken loves Days of Our Lives, and he's truly a great guy. Yeah. He really is.
And never blame us, the ladies.
No, you guys, the ladies of the Lake, don't blame them. Like, well,
no, you ladies killed it.
They killed it. They crushed it. They crushed it.
Well, people were saying because, like, they're mentioning The Bay, of course. They're mentioning The Bay, which is another great series, and they're mentioning how you guys are bringing people from other soaps onto a series, because we only have 4 soaps left.
Yes.
So there's a lot of soap actresses and actors who are talented who need work, and you guys are providing that. People are very happy about that on these shows.
But these actors also, I mean, it's not just that there are so many soap actors coming to do these different series. It's that they have these huge fan bases, and they have nowhere else to go, really. So, I mean, why not? No, I mean it. Like, why not capitalize on...
No, what you mean? No, seriously.
Let me reword this.
Martha has a huge fan base.
Oh, well, duh. I mean, that's exactly what I meant.
And I'm the president.
No, what I meant is it's not just about the skill of being a soap actor, which is a separate skill from kind of any other type of actor.
True.
But it's also, it's unfortunate that so many soap actors are out of work because there aren't as many shows for everyone to work on. And they have these followings from all these years that they've all been on soaps, and I think that's a great way to capitalize.
Well, that's why
to capitalize on that.
Right, to piggyback
in a new medium,
and make the fans happy.
Yes. Well, I'm saying to piggyback off what you're saying, because they're saying it here, they're mentioning all of you guys. Mm-hmm. They're mentioning some of your work and some of your work and some of your, and they're mentioning because it's kind of like the science fiction world, the comic book world. The soap world is very insular.
Right. Exactly.
And so they love
fans are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I haven't been on the show for years, but I still have loyal fans from when I live. So it's incredible.
It's also unfair, I think, to take any actor or actress and pigeonhole them and say this one character defines them for their entirety. And I think that one of the cool things about Ladies of the Lake is that the audience is going to get to see their favorite actors and actresses in a way that they've never seen them before, and give them a showcase to say, guys, I'm relevant, I'm powerful, I'm talented, and I get to play a different character. Yeah. And I think it's really important to give actors that opportunity.
Because isn't that the point? Aren't actors supposed to be nomadic, actually, in nature? Sure. You play different roles.
We're chameleons.
Right.
That's why we chose to be actors, you know?
Right.
Not to play the same thing over and over. Exactly.
Yeah. But sometimes you get on a soap, you have a hit, obviously you stay on it.
You're smart.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, right. But by nature,
it's really, it's part of the passion is to get to play all these different peoples and transform yourself into these different characters.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And I think that you will be really happy with all of us. I think we all did that in Ladies of the Lake.
We're going to start with Jessica and Frank. I want you guys to talk about each who you're playing.
Okay.
And so tell us who you're playing in the series.
I play Crystal. She's a very sweet, very pulled together kind of trophy wife.
Yes.
Who's hiding a lot of secrets. And a lot of yes.
I love secrets.
And her husband's a huge dick.
What did she say?
Did she say is or has?
I don't know. I'm stuck at
that's
huge.
why I stay with him. But he's also awful to me.
It's not great.
We need to take the champagne out of the studio.
No more champagne for Jessica.
You played it off, though. You're good. You played it off.
I'm naturally inappropriate.
And the way she said it was very calm.
Which is what I love about her.
Yes, she was good.
Put
So
the
her
kids to
delivery
bed.
was everything. Yeah, put the kids to bed, exactly. And so
It's
now-
natural.
The delivery of that was just.
So Lily, who do you play?
I play Angelica Lewis.
Ooh.
I do.
We were doubting you.
I believe you. You were there with me the whole time.
Oh my God! A very broken, flawed woman that hides.
Shocking.
That hides behind her beauty.
I love it. I love it.
She hides behind the image of perfection.
Okay.
That's where she hides, and her greatest passion in life has been her love for her husband.
Okay.
And when she's betrayed, well, things get dark.
I'm ready. I am ready.
You guys you got to see these scenes with Lily and Ian Buchanan
God.
are off
really?
the chart.
Can I just for a second just quickly say, I grew up wanting to be on General Hospital and obsessed with marrying Ian Buchanan and being Finola Hughes.
We love Finola. I love
She's a psycho, folks.
I am. I am. And so when I'm at the dinner table and he's across from me playing my husband, I'm like,
yeah, and these scenes are to die for. Really great.
Well, let me say something.
I haven't seen those yet.
I am gonna get a little serious for a second. I mean, so that's like a dream realized.
it was a dream realized.
This is stuff
it's
that
not. It seems it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that's a great thing though. Like,
No, it was
business,
amazing.
After all these years,
Why do you think
can
I'm
say-
Michael's friend?
Ian Buchanan specific, all of the guys were awesome, but Ian Buchanan has this quality to him where even if you don't get easily struck, which I don't, I would find myself stuttering around Ian. I'd be like, hi.
He's like
He's magnetic.
He's like a James Bond villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
you,
sexy
you
as
just
hell, this
love,
guy.
You just you like, even as a dude, you're like watching him on screen going like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, God.
I'd be a lady on the lake too.
And let me tell you something. He should have been the original Count Dracula. Like, he is
funny.
that, right?
Yes, I can see it.
Oh my God. Like, that's my new dream to come true.
And
seeing
he's
him
the
play
nicest
Count
guy
Dracula.
ever. Like, there's no ego, no attitude. He's like truly and Wally Karth, like same thing. It's just like, wow, you're so
Wally,
nice.
I love Wally so. And yesterday he
He's
was a
delightful.
favorite to me. He came on my show. He's like, I'm with my family, but I got like 10 minutes. And he gave me 15.
He's so sweet.
I love
He's
him.
Such a sweet guy.
I love him.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
And he's just so talented. I said, you have the biggest dimples on earth. And they're killing me. They kill me every time I see him. They kill me.
You know what I love about Wally is he's such a good listener. Like, you can sit down and have a great conversation with him, and he's listening to everything. He's processing. He doesn't tune out. I really love that.
I agree
And
with
he gets it. He just gets whatever conversation you're in with him. He just gets it. He's right there with you.
I agree with you.
Totally. Love you, Wally.
Miss Marie.
Hi.
So who do you play?
I play Morgan Firestone.
Ooh, that's a great name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Right, that's good.
Another trophy. I think we're all trophy wives, actually.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Who comes from the beauty pageant field and is kind of having a fun ride with her husband when she discovers a few things about him.
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh.
Now, a lot of people have told me, and I agree with this also, you're very kind on social media.
Thank
seriously,
you.
She's
very kind.
No, I know.
all
She's a nice
the
person.
time.
Yes, nice person. But I'm saying on social media, you're very present on social media.
I try to be. I try to answer as many.
I'm the same way, right.
So many, and then I feel bad if I miss somebody. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I'm still trying to figure out Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and then Snapchat, whatever.
Yes.
I can't do that. I
Yes.
can't. But yeah,
a lot.
It's just too much,
Yeah.
and sometimes you get overwhelmed, and I shut down because it's just too many.
I understand.
Marie and I were on the
just love
phone
you all.
once, and she literally got emotional, and I completely agree with this. This isn't picking on you. She got upset over the plight of the circus elephants.
Oh yeah.
And we're on the phone, and she started getting worked up on the phone, and I was like, This is like this woman is the
sweetest,
nicest woman. I mean, like you want to say something smarmy, but you're like, I'm horrible compared to this person. Like she's so pure and good.
You're right.
You're horrible compared to a lot of people.
Are you crying now? You are.
Yes.
Don't cry. They're safe now.
Oh my
Stop.
God.
Thank you, Michael.
I make my actresses cry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. But she's so sweet.
This is how he made her cry on cue.
Okay, right, exactly.
It was a compliment. She's truly one of the warmest, sweetest people
I know.
ever
But that's something I want you to know that's your perception on. Like, and people want me to tell you. Because we have a friend in common, Miss Melissa Archer.
Oh, yeah.
I love Melissa so much.
She just taught me how to lock my phone today.
She did?
Oh, yeah. I found someone's phone or
She's
something.
Melissa is the bomb, first of all.
Hi, Missy.
But they're saying they love your friendship. People right here talking about they love that you and
Oh, yeah, we have so much fun together.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we just we make people around us laugh.
Yes.
And we're just like being ourselves. Yeah. We're like, I don't know what's even funny, but we just get crazy together.
Yeah, they love you guys. And Lily, they're mentioning they're missing your periscopes.
I know. I abandoned them. I'm so sorry, you guys. I started all these friendships on Periscope.
They're like, Lily loves her Snapchat filters.
It's hard to keep up.
I can't do it all.
You can't do it all. They want you to do. They're saying it right now. They want Lily Periscope more often. I miss them.
Monday.
Okay.
Lily does Periscope sometimes.
Here we go.
Lily, they're telling you.
Here we go. Monday the 15th at Michael Caruso's, I will be periscoping.
No, you won't.
And live tweeting.
I
don't know.
No. Yes. No. That's what's going on.
That's a good idea, actually.
We're having the entire cast over to our house on next Monday.
Okay.
To drink. And
oh, yeah, thanks for inviting me.
You're gonna. We just decided this like an hour ago.
Actually, I'll be out of town though shooting.
Jessica Morris won't be there, but everybody
excuse
else.
us. There's a working hour.
Well, excuse me.
Sorry.
Lily will periscope.
I will be periscoping, you guys.
I will be playing the role of Jessica Morris.
Go for it.
Yeah, do it.
I need to come up with some crude sex jokes.
You have a week.
And then just look really innocent while I say them, sort of nonchalantly.
It's like you have to say it dry.
Yes. Yeah. They dry. So funny. And then who do you play?
I don't know. Who do I play? Oh.
Chris,
I play Vivian Montgomery.
It's a Crystal.
I play Vivian Montgomery. I think she's kind of an accidental Ladies at the Laker.
No, she's not.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, she really loves her husband, and she is sort of a career woman who forfeited her career to
tend to her man. And
you'll see, I mean, the whole show opens kind of with my story, with Wally Kerr.
Okay.
So it'll sort of set the tone of what's to come.
Yeah.
But I think that she's fiercely protective of her friends, and wants really badly to be close to her stepdaughter, played by Gillian Clare. So there's some really great scenes with her too. So
people are saying, Michael, you need to do a Facebook Live.
Sure.
Oh,
like,
okay, you can do Facebook
they
Live and
said,
on Periscope.
he knows how to do it. That's what Candace Mack wrote.
I do know now because I just signed up for our Ladies of the Lake Facebook page.
Okay.
Because guys, I'll do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
if you want a Facebook Live, I'll do Facebook Live.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Because we've been going over this. Mm-hmm. Do people rather watch Instagram Live or Periscope?
You guys answer.
Can you guys answer that?
Because
I don't know.
I tried to start a Facebook, Instagram for Ladies of the Lake the other night.
And
I tried.
He was inept.
I got it. I was working on it for 2 hours. I got so angry. I was so frustrated by it. I was like, I can't do this. I'll kill somebody.
And Mr. Kyle, who do you play?
I play Detective Sean Daniels. He is in the Avalon Police Department.
Yes.
He shows up to handle the original case. The Hudson's death, if you will. I was about to say murder. He doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
But over the course of the series, he gets a little bit more suspicious that these are not accidents. You know what I mean? And in the midst of his investigating, I should say, or whatnot, he begins to fall for Crystal.
Can you blame the guy?
No,
and
hot as hell. So freaking hot.
But there's a cool dynamic in the sense that, like, you know, is he using her to get closer to understanding, infiltrating the ladies? Is she using him to kind of infiltrate the police department?
And am I using you?
Exactly.
I have a feeling she's using you. I have a feeling she's using you.
So she's a sly one.
So we tried to, to play as many, to play as many colors as we could in terms of like what the relationship is it genuine or not, or what, whatever. But I'm kind of, throughout the process, speaking to each one of these ladies and trying to figure out, solve these murders.
Wow. How's it being a producer and an actor on the show?
It was interesting.
There's two different hats. You're producing. He starts laughing, but you're producing and you're acting.
You know what it was? It was very easy to. We were talking about this just before we went live about horoscopes.
Oh wow.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm very kind of a perfectionist and compartmentalize things and what have you. And I found that the pre-production part was great and easy because not easy, but the point I could focus on one thing. It's like when we rolled cameras, all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I got to be in front of the camera too, and I can't suck either.
Right, exactly.
So I definitely, we try to do a good job of like on the days that I was
acting.
Yes, well, I was trying to figure out which one was coming first. Then Michael, I was able to, the slack was picked up, you know what I mean? And I didn't have to worry about anything behind the camera, which was, I appreciated very much because I would probably go insane. Or I'd shoot my scenes like in the morning and then I could take that hat off and then like focus on, everything else at the same time. But it was actually, it was a lot of work, but very rewarding work at the same time. I really enjoyed it.
And you wrote this?
I did.
And he wrote it.
I did.
He adapted it.
I did. I didn't create the story, but I took the novel and the novel was interesting because each chapter of the novel is from the perspective of a different character. So when you're adapting that, it's kind of like, oh crap! How do I turn it into a linear narrative? And I removed a couple things.
Okay.
But one of the most important things was really trying to be authentic to how women are when they're with each other.
Yeah.
I wanted, I wanted the women to be likable even though they're doing really gross things.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
I want the audience to root for these ladies, and I feel, I guess I'm hoping that we achieve that because
I would say they're doing gross things.
Well, they're doing extremely immoral things.
Immoral things.
I would say necessary.
Gross is in murder.
That are justified.
Yes. But you're still rooting for them. You still really like them.
I learned a long time ago in like when you're playing a villain in this business, it's like you want to be, you want to love to hate the person. And I think that there was a huge challenge here to say, how do we get the audience to side with these women and not be like, ugh.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think there's, two aspects of that. There's the writing, which is a huge challenge, and then the delivery and the performances. And I think these ladies killed it.
They're so good, guys.
I look at it as like, on Dynasty Alexis or J.R. Ewing on Dallas or, people, or Dorian Lord on Wife to Live. People love to hate. They did things that got on your nerves. You're like, you're going to shake them. But or Stefano on.
But you can't get enough of them.
You can't get enough of them.
Right. Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Because I think a good villain is never completely bad. Like, it's not 100% bad. They still have empathy and they still have vulnerabilities.
I don't think a good villain ever plays a villain.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah. Justifying their decisions.
Exactly.
I stand by them.
Right.
And that's enough for you three ladies. How did you get into character to play these women with these secrets? And
well, Lily played herself.
Oh my God! Martha, stop it! I don't believe it at all.
This is what I say.
It's not entirely inaccurate.
Oh my God! I love the shade.
I will back you guys up on that.
Yes.
If you've been married long enough,
you've
fantasized about killing your husband.
I'm sure.
No,
I'm sure.
I don't think so.
I've definitely had some bites.
Maybe a couple times.
She's like,
today.
10 times.
Okay.
Today.
Just 10 times today.
So Marie and Jessica, how did you guys get inside? How did you guys get into that space, that headspace?
I just like to play pretend, so
So it's good. So it's good.
Yeah. So it was all good. It was easy.
All good.
I think there's something you can relate to in every character. I think we have everything in us.
Sure.
It's just bringing that out and just accentuating it more.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of betrayal. And I think any woman scorned. I mean, there are plenty of cliches about it because it's a true thing.
We can all relate to those.
We can
moments.
all relate to how we would feel being betrayed by the people we trust most.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Wow, yeah.
Saving that one for the sequel.
Sequel.
People ask me all the time, though, did they get along? Did they get along? And I'm like, It was amazing, though. Truly, it was one of the most. It was one of the friendliest sets I've ever been on.
No, without a doubt. I swear to God.
I'm going to say it because you guys
truly.
know the perception is women can't work together.
That's bullshit.
Women are always catty. Women have
it was one of the best sets I've ever worked on.
Confident women can appreciate other strong, confident women.
Exactly.
I think the women that don't get along well are women who are threatened by each other, and we all have different strengths and different weaknesses, and I think we just all know each other.
Well,
really
we were
well.
very fortunate also because Martha and I go way back.
No, it was truly.
But Jessica was brand new, and she fit in like she'd known the girls for 30 years.
I was going to get to that.
It was great chemistry.
Come on, Lily.
I loved
I was
it.
about to get to that.
But
and
that's
Maria
Michael.
and I
I
knew
mean-
each other and loved and adored each other.
Yeah.
She was the newbie, and instantly, I looked into her eyes and I was connected.
But I think a lot of that was Michael. We're all friends with
Really?
him, and he's friends with kind of the same types of women. I don't know. It was a great.
You know,
group.
it was a wonderful thing
was
to
so
have.
fun.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about it, but thinking about it, I mean, that's just a lot of estrogen just dripping from the ceiling.
For God. No,
And I was like, it's heightened melodrama. It's like, how is this going to play out? And it could not. Those cameras stopped, and these women could not be more enjoyable.
I would argue that if the scales are tipped and you've got a higher percentage of women than men on set, I would argue that it's a far smoother set.
Thank you. I agree.
I would honestly tell you that you put these women together and you're like, huh. I mean, it's like any set. You have to make sure that you're professional and you've got everything set up so that everybody feels comfortable and everybody knows what's happening that day. And if you give the bare minimum, everybody is like, I feel safe, I can be cool. And I think that that kind of transcends gender at the end of the day. A set is a set. Yeah. But all of them were just grateful and they were grateful to be there.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to interject. I really believe in this. I believe that the tone of a set begins with the leaders. So mad props to you guys for setting that tone. I do.
Also, shout out to
I'm
Sonia.
not kissing nobody's butt.
Yeah,
Sonia Blangiardo.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you for saying that.
But I think the thing is also you have very seasoned actresses.
Yeah.
And actors.
Yeah.
Well, just pick a period. You have seasoned actors that you're working with. So that must make a difference than working with a lot of newbies or young people.
Have you seen Feud?
Yeah, exactly. I know. I have.
Lily brought all of her talent from the silent era and brought it to
But no,
sets.
I'm sitting here. I mean, I know a few of you already, but I'm just I'm looking. I'm saying everybody seems really professional to me. I mean, she seems professional. You guys seem professional. I don't feel like
there was a huge aspect.
I'm acting.
There was a huge aspect that went into
She likes
casting
playing
with that.
pretend.
Big time.
I'm professional.
No, she's professional. I know Jessica's professional. Stop it. Yes, anyways, you were saying they're being bad over here.
No, I was going to say that was a huge aspect in casting. It was like not only do we want people that we know are going to get along and are professional and all that politically correct bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We did when we were casting. That was a big thing.
It was a big thing.
That was a huge thing.
And the other thing too is look, the source material can be a little off the wall in some ways, and I don't want to give too much away.
No,
but the point is that it's like, who can pull this off too at the same time,
deliver.
So it's like, who is going to be really cohesive and get along and be awesome people, and who can also deliver this and bring this home at the same time, and that's just what went into it.
Most people said Periscope. That's your question.
Okay, thank you.
Now people want to know also. Come on, this is the question I want to know too. Is what? So is this not like you guys all have soap training? So you know how the fast pace, 100 pages a day, that kind of stuff. So this was much different than it was. Like
single camera.
No, single
I
camera.
have no soap training.
Single camera.
Besides you, besides you.
Says a loser at the table.
I said besides you. Sorry, I don't have soap training either. But the rest of these guys, I mean, they have soap training.
No, this was single camera, like 5 to 6 pages a day max. It was like shot feature film. So, yeah, absolutely.
Completely different muscle for us.
Wally Kurth was so excited the night we filmed with him. He did his first take, and he thought he was done. And I go, well, we're going to do another one, Wally. And he goes, I get a second take? And he was truly like, and then he realized like, I get a second take. And then we kept doing takes.
And a fifth and a sixth and a seventh.
He was so excited. It was nice.
I still feel like my first take is always the best because I'm so used to the soap training of being ready to go in like 1 or 2 takes.
That's actually a great point. I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Yeah.
You do the first take and you're like, "Wow,
you're ready after
who am I? What? I'm all done."
You had hyper emotional stuff where you had to your kind of emotional stuff on the show. You couldn't really do a lot of retakes of that because it was a very specific type of emotion.
True.
So you nailed it every time. But
you did. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now I was going to ask you. So how do you go to those emotional places? I mean, are you able to shake it off easily when you're done, or?
Yeah, I can shake it off.
Yeah.
I just have a file cabinet of all the sad things that have happened in my life that I just open up and pull out a folder and
I like that analogy.
That's a great analogy.
This is a great analogy. I like that.
I just have Michael Caruso talk to me, and then I just start.
So I want to tell you. So one of my co-hosts for Edition Days, Matthew and Payne, will say hi to all you ladies.
Hi.
Hello. He's watching. He just wants to say hello. And people are saying it's such a talented group of people. The show will kick booty.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So that's what they wrote. And I said amateur. They like that. Amateur.
Amateur or
mature?
Mature. Except for Michael.
Exactly. Oh my God! And
so mature, Martha.
No, which is something that we talk about in Hollywood all the time. That you're women over 30, all of a sudden you're get to be dead all of a sudden.
Bullshit.
Right.
Exactly.
We dealt with a lot of that, and let me tell you something. Women are like great wine; they get better with age.
I think so.
And you couldn't have a bunch of 20-somethings playing these characters.
I agree.
And have it even be remotely as resonant. And this show is truly a love letter to women everywhere. Where no matter how extreme the characters or the makeup or the clothes are, they stick with each other and they listen to each other and they do care about each other. And so much about Ladies of the Lake is seeing people that have known each other for ages, but they're discovering each other. And you see that discovery, and it's exciting to see women come together and say, we didn't think we had anything in common, but we really are like a family. And giving women an opportunity and a showcase for that is really exciting as a creator.
I think also what's amazing is that you want to see people who have experience in their body, experience in their
Martha
face.
has experience in her body.
I have experience in a few bodies.
Are you playing me right now?
I am! Jessica Morris, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I can't wait for Monday. This is going to get really good.
Oh my God. I mean, seriously, it's we want to see people who actually have experience in their bones. And we like to see that. And we know that there's a lot of subtext behind that because you've lived some life.
Yeah. Completely.
I mean, it's
Lily's lived the most life, though.
Lily's undead.
I feel like Martha, you're not far behind either.
No, you're the youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're wait a minute.
I'm almost the youngest.
Let's not go there.
You guys are all beautiful. You have nothing to worry about.
I was going to say, death becomes me.
Well, we're not sure yet, but we're going to get there.
Now, people want to know, so how long are the episodes? That's a good question, actually.
A little under a half an hour piece, 22 to 24 minutes each. It's a super easy binge. Okay. It's got a great beginning, a middle, and an end for anybody that's trying to...
It's a 2-hour movie if you want to binge watch it all together.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, yes.
Yeah, if you were to watch it on, a movie network or whatever, it's like 88 minutes total, including credits. So
it's not even 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it comes in total time like hour and a half. So it's easy.
And
it's
how did you choose that time amount or that many episodes?
Well, that was one of the things that Kyle and I dealt with in the beginning.
Yes.
Tell them.
No, go ahead, man. You're on a roll.
Well,
you don't want to
get better looking than I am.
You don't want to get in front of
that
freight train when it's barreling down the tracks. No, because of the Transformer thing. You say that so much better.
We wanted to do something that was it could be a TV movie, it could be a web series. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an end. And we wanted to do something streamlined. And one of the things about the book, there were 2 other characters that were awesome, but it was a little too much. Okay. So, we've got kind of a cliffhanger. We've got the natural cliffhanger from the book. Okay. And then Kyle and I added a couple other little things.
It's like, how do we tell this story in the most efficient, entertaining way?
Yes.
And not have it, people kind of looking at their watches after a while going like, this is good, but wow, it's kind of like getting a little long. You know what I mean? Yeah. So wow, really?
This is
my wife, everybody. This is my wife.
What a great wife.
I should brought 3 bottles. I didn't realize we just 2. I just brought 3.
Everybody got 3.
Did you know you were interviewing?
I know.
I know.
Anytime there's Caruso.
I know.
sorry.
Everybody's wanting me to mention this. Apparently, I thought I mentioned it earlier. Everybody's talking about Martha and Lily's friendship. They're loving it.
Oh,
They're missing
it's
it.
not real.
It's so fake. They hate each other.
Because they're like, you mentioned Jessica and Melissa. You got mentioned Lily and Martha. I'm like, I
Right?
mentioned it already.
I mean, come on.
It's Betty and Joan 2017.
Oh my God, I love it.
Wait, which one's older?
Betty was older, I think.
But I'm
shutting
so
up right
jealous.
Yeah, it was those cards.
You can be the more talented one.
Duh.
As long as I'm younger,
As
you
long-
can be 10
as
times
I'm
more
The
talented.
beautiful one.
Lily's more the Joan Crawford, I would say.
What?
Lily's more the Joan Crawford.
Yeah, she does.
No, I want to ask
poor
a couple. I
and
want to ask
old.
a couple.
I mean, they were
terrible. We
bad.
really did all get
Oh
along.
my
I
God.
swear.
I draw a blank.
No, in all seriousness, I think Lily and I are like sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
I
agree
mean,
with that.
it's just us being in soapbox
It's just
right now.
fun. I know. I
Lily's
almost
adopted.
miss it.
Most miss it.
Here's the thing. I miss doing it. I miss hanging out with you once a week, but I don't miss the work that kind of went into it because I'm just lazy.
Because she did most of the work. I just
did
kind of shut
all
up.
of the
You
work.
did all the work.
Oh, you gotta say hello. Hello.
The cat is out of the bag.
So I want to know, who does Patricia play? Because I saw the ad with her, and it's hilarious, of course.
Oh,
Patricia
God.
plays Dorothy Nolan, and Dorothy Nolan is married to the golf pro at Avalon, and her character, this is all Ken, this is not me. Dorothy Nolan is a former hooker and pole dancer who married the golf pro at Avalon, and so she's kind of like the black sheep of the wives, because all the wives are like super bitchy,
Like
judgy.
she's actually in supposedly like a happy marriage and whatnot
Bitch.
yeah.
So she sits on the sidelines
That's
and
all we
kind
ever
of
wanted.
she just pisses the rest of the wives off because she comes in and just does her thing. And
You know, and I love Patricia. I know her
She's
personally, of course.
amazing.
I've
Yeah.
interviewed her 3 times. She's been on my shows, and what's crazy is she's killing it on Bold and Beautiful right now. She's like killing it right now.
She's so great.
So I'm
Great
glad you guys.
casting
I'm
for
glad.
that.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
casting. For
yes.
that. Actually, great
Yes.
casting for that. So I'm glad you guys cast her. Ari, who is she playing?
Ari is playing Clara. Now Clara, it's a great character in the sense that she is the mistress of Hudson, which is, this is going to get confusing, but the point is,
Wally's character.
Wally's
okay, so
character.
Wally
Oh,
Hurst's
okay,
character,
okay.
who Martha's character Vivian accidentally kills. The point is,
Got it.
so Claire is the mistress, and
Spoiler
Ari
alert.
is.
Read the book. It's right
Read
there
the
on
book.
Amazon.
Oh, right.
It's right there. The point is, she comes in. You're right. Without trying to give too much away, she's an international journalist who is the mistress of Wally's character, who gets pissed that her man has been murdered, killed, or whatever, and enters the fold seeking vengeance. And I'll just leave it at that.
Well, we don't know that he was murdered or killed.
Okay.
That's why I said murdered
Yeah,
or
we
killed.
do though. But I mean, everybody knows based on the book. I mean, that's not really a secret. We're not.
But
reading
A
it.
lot of people haven't read the book, so be quiet.
And I still don't think he was
I hate
murdered.
this so much.
I know you
I don't
love
know. That's
me.
up to debate.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That's why I'm just gonna zip it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so zip it.
She's in Avalon for vengeance.
Yes.
Right? Period.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
She's so Sharon Stone, you guys.
Oh my
God.
God.
So Sharon Stone.
In her final scene, it was redonkulous.
She's so
like
hot.
She looks hotter than Sharon Stone, though.
No, but the
She
point
is
is like
hot.
So frickin'
she
hot.
like came out in hair and wardrobe, and you just flash back to Sharon Stone and Basic Instinct,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of like, what?
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It was just crazy.
I told her what, because I know Ari.
And she wanted to be here, by the way. She's actually working as well.
So you guys, they were asking about her. and
Yeah.
so she was
No, she is on set of another film that she's doing right now. So but she did want to be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
These damn working actors.
I know, you're actresses, excuse me. No, I love Ari. I know her personally.
Yeah.
I love Ari. And I told her once, I said, I'm gay, but if I was going to go straight,
Nice.
You're it.
I thought you're it. She's so
amazing.
amazingly
She's
hot.
amazing.
She's hot
like
and
hot.
funny and smart.
Exactly.
And,
smart
and talented.
And talented. I mean,
And
super
talented.
talented. Gordon Thompson, who's he playing?
Gordon plays Miss Wilson.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
a
Marie,
long
you tell
time
me
left.
about
My
Gordon.
guy.
Yeah, Marie, tell us.
Well, I don't want to give too much
What is
away.
like a little, so he plays your husband.
He plays my husband, and he's a wealthy entrepreneur, and he has some secrets that I find out about.
I have an interesting encounter with him too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have an
Okay.
interesting encounter.
I don't want
with him.
I know,
Well,
we
okay,
gotta just leave
well,
it
here's
at that.
Well, here's my thing is, I mean, he's somebody who's on Dynasty,
Yeah.
Santa Barbara. I'm like, he's been
Legend.
around for he's
Yeah.
been around for a while, and it's like, and,
And
you
he-
don't, of course, know
Yeah,
and
he
everything.
worked
So
with
yeah,
him.
He's
That's
a
so
sweetheart.
And he played your dad on
He's a
Winter
and
sweetheart.
we're for it. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Love
And my
him.
dad on Divinity.
Oh yeah, right. So
He's
it's like
been around.
Yeah.
And my husband now.
And your husband.
He's
mine now.
Gordon is my good luck charm. Every show I do, I have to have him on because he's just good juju.
And Gordon loves Michael, and it's so sweet.
Yeah, he's the sweetest guy ever.
It is a great guy.
And he's Canadian, as is Marie. So they
Yes.
bonded over that on set.
So they're both really nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. And they have health care.
No, here's the thing. So I go to Canada for the first time last year, and I was like, oh my God, people really are nice. And it's clean up here, too. It's like clean.
It is clean.
It is crazy. I got a hug at a store.
Yeah.
They're like, you're American and you're lost. Like, I'm a little lost. They're like, oh, let me give you a hug. They give me a hug.
Yeah.
We'll
they know we
drive
need
you
some
wherever
hugs.
you want. We'll take you there.
Marie comes to set every day and passes out maple syrup to everybody.
Maple syrup.
It's real authentic.
Authentic,
maple
the
syrup.
real
Not
thing.
sugar.
Not the fake stuff.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah.
But no, I love Canada. I went to Vancouver for a couple of weeks, and I went to Montreal. So I went to both sides.
Oh.
I loved it. But you guys are really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice people.
Thank you.
And who does John Paul play?
Sexy.
My husband. He plays Dick.
He's
the dick, everybody.
It's the want to
dick.
okay, we're gonna but it's also the want to live connection with that too. So
Yeah, we played love interests for a little bit on one line.
Yeah, you did.
You did?
Exactly. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, our characters had this weird dynamic where we sort of hated each other, but we couldn't get away from each other at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And nothing ever happened.
I remember that.
What?
So actually,
Nothing ever happened?
Between our characters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's a question I have.
Like, of course.
So,
It's a soap. Something always
so if you
happens.
guys have previous connections to each other, how does that work with your acting on this show playing new characters? How does that work?
I think it just helped us connect. I mean, we're already very connected, and we all
I
from
would
the
go with
get-go
that,
we were
yeah.
ready to go. But
50% of your work is already done.
yeah,
When
I
you
mean
have
the
chemistry, like genuine chemistry, you just look at each other and you know.
Yeah.
There's a trust there that you don't have to build.
Yes,
Exactly.
Which is
exactly.
huge between actors and any genre, from stage to film to television or whatever. It's just there's
true.
if you have a trust with that person and know them, you don't have to be their best friend, but if you've worked with them before, if you know them, it's like Liz, you could have said it better. Like 50% of your work is already
Yeah,
done.
and like with Martha, it was really interesting for me because we know each other so well. Like we know a lot about each other.
Right.
So,
Right.
so a lot of our stuff, we knew our internal stuff, even though we hadn't shared it, we just knew, and it would affect us even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes it richer, I'm sure.
I think so.
It does, and I think we've all worked with people that we didn't have that with before, not on this project, but you know, so you can really value those. It just makes the project much more fun, and
it's not better or worse. It's just different, and I think there's
it's
more
fun.
prep.
It's easier. I think trust is the right word. Really, when you're in it, especially an emotional scene with somebody, you really want them to be there for you, and some actors don't do that for you.
The difference was also, I think, that each of the male characters literally shot for one day.
Okay.
Each guy guest star was one day. So really, for 95% of the shoot, it's all women. All women with each other all day long, and then Kyle.
Yeah, coming in.
And then the boy.
Then the boy. What comes in?
It was awful.
But you know, but it was Kyle's character was such an outsider from a character perspective that you know, he didn't require the same kind of bond that everybody else did, because all the girls were playing neighbors, right? So like, if you think about your neighbors, we all live next to each other. How well do we know each other? We know some stuff, not all stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, you shoot 15 days roughly in a row, and it became very authentic over time. And I think that you'll see, as extreme as everything is, it's very believable that they've all been friends for ages.
Yeah.
Somebody on here says that you look like Michael E. Knight's son.
I used to hear
Who
that
played
all the
Tad.
time.
Really?
They say
I used to hear that
I love
all
him.
the time. And when all my children came back,
Yes.
I called my manager back. I don't act anymore, but I
Yeah.
called my manager. I was like, everyone says I look like Michael E. Knight.
And your
But
manager
they
was
hired,
like, no, you
they
don't,
hired
man.
surprise, they hired a super hot guy to
They
play
did for the son.
Tad's son, and so I'm just the Tad Junior in dreams.
Whatever. Michael used to be a model in New York. He's
Okay.
being modest.
I did.
Okay. Here's a pass.
Many donuts ago.
I was going to say many drinks ago. But
No.
we'll go with
I cannot
donuts.
believe I slept with you
In your dreams.
twice.
Oh, God. She's not you.
Ew, that's nice. My wife's gagging in the corner.
We got our time is up.
No.
No.
We're staying, you guys. We're just gonna stay, you guys. We're just gonna stay. Screw it.
Duh.
Just kidding.
Salud.
We didn't cheers.
Cheers again. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you for having us.
Yay!
James, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's my,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
my pleasure. You guys, it's Ladies of the Lake is on Amazon May 15th. So it's a week from tonight.
Yes.
We're gonna start with Jessica to tell her where you can find her on social media. And then each will say where you can find her on social media.
Crap, I can't
At
remember
least
my
your
name.
Twitter.
There's
At
so
least your
many.
Twitter, at least. Or something.
I think it's Jessica Morris 01, I believe.
No, actually, you're Jessica A. Morris.
A. Morris. Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Yes.
I do know.
Wow.
Taurus Day, I can't forget.
Wow,
Jessica
Jess.
I am Lily Melgar everywhere except Instagram. I'm Lily Melgar official, and Snapchat. I'm Melgar Lily.
Okay.
Everything else. Lily.
Insta chatter, just
Chatter.
everything.
Yes, it's Chatter.
Twitter is Marie Wilson 1.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay, thank you.
God, get your shit
I
together.
remember yourself. Hold on, I remember.
Instagram is Marie Wilson official, and Facebook just Marie Wilson.
Perfect.
I'm M. Caruso, producer, and that's it, guys. Super easy.
Yes.
On Twitter.
Twitter only at Kyle Louder 22.
Twitter, Instagram at Marth27. Marth. That's my mom calls me Marth. 27 and just Martha Madison. I think at Facebook. I don't do that very much though. So Twitter's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yes. And actually, the actual Twitter handle is LOTL
Series
one.
You can follow that for all updates and things.
And we have a Facebook page. You have to search for it. I don't know what it is because I just made it.
It's Ladies of the
We're
Lake.
super organized.
We're all,
Ladies of the
we're
Lake.
all old and late to the social media party, so yeah.
Yes. Cheers to the
my
ladies
goodness.
of the lake.
To the ladies of the lake.
And I'm James Lott Junior. We'll see you next time.
Oh my God.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.